Hello. So first of all, if you haven't already, you're going to want to make sure that you've replied to at least two peers about a social emotional learning by a Tuesday night. Some of you have already done this. Awesome. If you haven't yet, make sure that you reply two peers. Oh, that'd be four. Two peers by Tuesday night on their social emotional learning posts. Okay, so let's look at what we're going to be doing for this week. All right. So this week we're going to be looking at faculty LA partnerships and how we can kind of form these instructional partnerships that benefit the classroom. So you're going to be reviewing some videos, weekly preparation meetings. You're going to be reading an article about partnerships and thinking about how we can support student learning more effectively. All right. This week is going to be another one of those. We're going to have two options that you can either meet synchronously and have an in-person discussion, or you can do the discussion board asynchronously like we've been doing. And we'll talk more about that in just a second. So by the end of this activity, you should be able to describe potential types of faculty LA partnerships, recognize elements of partnerships in real-world interactions, and reflect on personal experience and classroom needs in creating effective instructional teams. All right, so you're going to have those two options to participate. Like we said, the first option is going to be either a Zoom session on Monday, November 6th, or an in-person meeting on Tuesday, November 7th. And before you attended either of those, you're going to want to do your preparation by reading and watching some videos. And we'll talk about that in just a second. So you'd read, you'd watch the videos, and then either come to the Zoom on Monday the 6th or the in-person meeting on November 7th. The second option is to do a discussion board like we've been doing. Again, you're going to do the reading, watch the videos, and then make one post to the discussion board by Friday and two responses to peers by next Tuesday. If you do the Zoom or you come in person, you're done. You've done the discussion, you've put in the time, and that'll be your 20 points. If you can't make it to one of those, totally understand, people have classes at different times, then you can do the discussion board, and that's where you're going to get those 20 points. Okay? So let's look at what that preparation is going to be. The first is about a 4-page reading. This is a paper based on research of faculty and LA partnerships at CSU. And the co-author, Felicia Davenport, was in LA with Dr. Sabella and a research student with him. And she's currently a graduate student in biomechanics at Georgia Tech. Cool. Then you're going to watch a couple of videos. Each one's only like 2 to 3 minutes, so it's not a lot. As you watch the videos, you want to be thinking about how they related to that article you just read. All of the videos have closed captioning in case you have any difficulties with the audio. While you're watching the videos like we have done before, don't worry about the content. There's going to be some physics. There's going to be some chemistry. Don't worry about that. Focus on the interactions between the faculty and the LAs and the types of student learning goals they're discussing. All right, so let's look a little bit at those videos. The first one is a physics class at Texas State. Like usual, all the names are pseudonyms. This one's a little different. This instructional team has a faculty member meeting with a group of LAs. So usually in these videos, the LA's name starts with L, but in this case, the L name, Lars, is the course instructor. And this is Lars's first time using the physics curriculum, and he's working through it with 3 LAs. Ava and Bo have served as LAs in the class before with a different faculty member and are using the same curriculum. Dustin is a brand new LA. So kind of think about the interactions and think of the relationship that Lars, the instructor, has with these returning LAs, Ava and Bo, and this new LA, Dustin. Right, this is the instructor, Lars. Here's Bo, here's Ava, and this one over here is Dustin. All right, the second video is a general chemistry class at the University of Colorado Boulder. And you can see from this like sort of little clip This is the instructor, Susan. We've worked with Susan on several projects. She's awesome. And this is her group of LAs and TAs. So she's got a couple of graduate teaching assistants and then a whole bunch of learning assistants. Why are there so many people there? She teaches a class of like 400 students. And so she has LAs that, fly out into a big lecture hall and meet with different groups. So this is her big weekly meeting with her LAs and TAs, and that's their instructional team. All right. And then this last video is from an online physical science class at CSU. I'm the instructor, so you get to watch me. And the student is Trell. This is Trell. He was my LA. He has a background in psychology and in STEM. And Trell is currently a human resource and training manager for a STEM education company in Bangkok, Thailand. And he actually often does recruiting of CSU graduates to see if they want to go teach in Bangkok for a while. So you can watch those videos of sort of LAs and faculty in their weekly meetings and sort of the interactions of what we can create for a learning community. I'm also sort of excited to have you guys read this paper. It's always sort of fun when students get to read the research that we've done because they always have really great insights on it and of things that we could do in the future to push our research further. So I'm looking forward to hearing your comments on that as well. And like I said, this is a short paper, just about 4 pages. All right, so you've read the paper, you've watched the 3 videos. Now what? So like we said, you can go ahead and scroll on down. If you decide to do the synchronous option, here is the Zoom link for Monday. That would be from 6 to 6:50 p.m. Or if you want to come in person, just show up in 106, 108 on Tuesday between 3 and 3:50. Okay? In case the link doesn't work, here is the meeting ID and the passcode. All right, so that's the first option. Do the Zoom or come in person. And then here's the link to the second option. You can click on the forum. And you're going to want to respond to at least 2 or more of these 5 questions. And then by Friday. And then by Tuesday, reply to at least 2 of your peers. That's how you earn your 20 points asynchronously. This is how you can earn your 220 points synchronously, meeting together. Okay? Definitely let us know if you have any questions about about the content, about what we're talking about, or if you're not sure, like, how do I get on the link, or what exactly do I have to do? Any of those type of questions as well. Looking forward to talking with you, looking forward to reading your ideas, and yeah, have a great week, and happy Halloween.